coming out in March. And My Best Days, the name of the CD, My Best Days Are Ahead of Me, is the name of the song. 95 KSJ, Dan with Bill Black and Danny Gokey in studio, our friends from Fox 10, April Douglas, and our friends documenting this for television.
You're a little familiar with that, aren't you?
Someone explain that to me. What is television?
Danny Gokey, how would he know anything about television? Danny, of course, you talked about the fact that Bill and I were discussing this yesterday, too, that everything, your career just took off in this strange path right after the passing of your wife, Sophia.
Yeah.
And she was such an encouragement to you, and I know that she still is very much in your heart.
Yeah, and here's kind of, some people want to know the whole story behind that. And, my wife was born with a heart condition. And when she was young, she had 2 surgeries growing up, one when she was born and one when she was 7. But, we had no idea. I thought that'd be her last surgery. We met when we were 16.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we just lived our lives and did our thing. And finally, in 2004, when we first got married, she had an episode where her heart started beating very, very fast, around 200 times a minute.
Wow.
And she ended up, the doctor at that point said that we need to replace, a valve.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a routine surgery. They said they knew this was going to happen. And, finally the surgery was set a couple years later, and she never survived.
Mm-hmm.
The first surgery happened, and it failed, and they immediately called me down and said we need to do emergency surgery. And they put on an artificial heart, and they said that we'd have to do a heart transplant. And I said, whatever it takes, let's just do this thing. And she never came out of that second procedure. I mean, she survived the second procedure, but she was doing good for a week, and then everything went downhill unexpectedly, and I was a wreck. I look back, it was the darkest time of my life, but I don't know how I walked through it. And that's why she was a big American Idol fan. I never got to watch American Idol because I was a semi-truck driver by day and church music director by night.
Mm-hmm.
Finally we got DVR, and that was it was in February of 2008. I come home every night and start in January to watch the show with her. That's our time together.
Yeah.
And we just knew, we were like, it's my last year I can do this. I'm 28. Only shot I got. And it ended up happening that the surgery was scheduled, in July, in June, and just all that happened. And it's like I just had to find some kind of hope. I had to find something to get my mind, because I was going in a very bad direction.
I'm sure.
And the rest is history.
And now the charity that you've set up in
See,
memory of her.
not only did American Idol give me hope, but so did I founded a nonprofit charity in her name. There's a song on my album called I Will Not Say Goodbye. And this song explains exactly how I feel, or how I felt when she first passed. I was so angry. I was mad. Honestly, I was mad at God. I was mad at the world. I was just mad. And so I founded this charity, and it just, says, I will laugh, I will cry, shake my fist at the sky, but I will not say goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I felt. I said, I'm not saying goodbye. I'm going to keep her memory alive. And that's where Sophia's Heart Foundation was started. And it was before the show, and we've given scholarships away. We've been able to, over Thanksgiving, we fed over 1,000 families. This past Christmas, we teamed up with 2 organizations, gave away thousands of bikes, backpacks, presents, to kids and the homeless. And in the beginning of the year, while I was in American Idol, we were able to fund the school's music and arts program.
Wow.
Because that's one of our key emphasis in music and arts.
So you were able to introduce this charity while on American Idol.
Yeah, and
that's a nice little platform.
I was working on it while I was on American Idol too, amongst everything else. Because I used to work in charity. I love charity work.
Well, we do here too, and we've got a very compassionate audience. I think that would love to know the address, the web address.
You can go to www.sophiasheart.org to learn about what we're doing. We're getting ready to launch our music and arts program in Milwaukee, and starting next month. So in March. We're very excited about it, and we just raised money for Haiti. I forgot to say that we've been taking money for Haiti, and we found an organization. Basically, I know a lot of organizations are doing it. But I know there's some people who wouldn't give to Haiti, so what I did is just try to leverage my influence to my fans. And, I have a Twitter account, and I have a lot of fans that follow on Twitter. And so I just basically tweeted, we have a text donation where you can text a number, and it just gives $5 off their phone bill towards it. So I think we've influenced a lot of people who would never give to give towards Haiti.
If you're among those people that has been watching the news and think that you don't want to give to Haiti, I got news for you. When your life's over, you can end up in a bad spot, man. It's 8:35 at 95 KSA. Can you hang around and play the Wheel of Danny?
Yes.
Okay. Exciting stuff still on the way with Danny Gokey. Hey, Bill Black.
Hey, I'm just in the room.
Thanks for bringing Danny at 95 KSA and Tim McGraw.